So with that being said, guys, we shall move on. Let's move on to the next game, and that game is Canada 1, Costa Rica 1. I had no doubts, none whatsoever, that Canada would go on to beat Costa Rica. It's just a matter of by how many goals. I think I predicted a 3-0 win because the Canadian team is much faster, they more robust, they're at home, and they just have better all-round team right now, and with a more capable manager, in my opinion, who's been with the team for some time and knows exactly what he's doing. While for Luis Fernando Suarez, he's just been in charge this year. I don't think he's got enough time with the team, and he's still trying to figure out what's his best 11, the best tactics and everything. So all of his games, I think, has been in competitive fixture when he took over this year. So no time to really experiment and try different things. So it's really difficult. And he's under a lot of pressure. He might end up getting a sack. Plus, they were without Keylor Navas once again. Remember, he got injured the last time and not involved this time around. And maybe that was the difference, because it was Moreira who came up for the ball, dropped the ball, that Jonathan David banged it in the back of the net. But look, Canada were a better team. Almost scored an own goal, and that bicycle kick, man, by Tajon Buchanan, if that had went in, oh my God, I know the Canadian fans would have went wild. They would have went wild. But the Canucks, man, they have been an absolute fire. They've been on fire, man. I really like what Canada's doing, and I really put my money on Canada. Not literally, but I did predict Canada to qualify directly for the World Cup. I was flirting around with it a lot first, you know. First, if you go back and you check some of my older videos, like a tier list, I said Canada is going to miss out. Then the second one I made, I said Canada might actually get through to the playoffs. And then the more I seen Canada, like during the Gold Cup and everything, I was like, this team is qualifying directly for the World Cup. And it was a very, very good performance, man. You look at the lineup right now, this team is good. Boyan struggled with some injury. You have Lorea and Adekugbe at the back on the wings. These guys are quick. These guys are quick. You could call these guys lightning, man. These guys are fast. With Buchanan with the pace. Leon Miller, oh man, he got a good opportunity early on. I'm telling you, listen, this team is something else. Anthony Kay and Estacio in the middle. This is just all pace and talent in this team. David and Davies leading the charge. Listen, man, it's very hard to beat this team with Kamal Miller and Steven Vittoria at the back. It's very difficult to beat this team. Very, very, very difficult. And even Mexico could vouch for that. The USA could vouch for that. Every team in CONCACAF could vouch for that, because Canada are still unbeaten, and they outplayed Costa Rica on the day. They had to grind for their result. Costa Rica weren't any pushovers, right? But they made Canada grind for the result, but they ended up getting the result that they desired on home soil, you know, in very low temperatures. I'm not in Canada right now, but it's 57 degrees in New York. I'm pretty sure it's way less, about at least 30 degrees less up there in Canada, man. It's cold up in Canada. But you look at the table there. Canada, 13 points, 4 draws, 3 wins. Maybe some of the draws, you know, they could have converted 1 or 2 of them to wins and they would have been on top of the table. But if you go back and you check the games that they drew, yeah, they worked it out, and the draw was probably the best result they could have gotten in those games when you really consider the conditions and the opponents they were coming up against. So look, Costa Rica, they're under a lot of pressure. They're fifth. Fifth is not a playoff spot here. They have a lot of work to do, a lot of catching up to do. All they need, listen, W's are going to solve your problem. Wins, 3 points are going to solve your problem. You have a problem, start picking up 3 points, and that problem goes away very, very fast. Look at what the USA have been doing. Look at what Canada have been doing. Not Mexico, though. They dropped points today. But look at what Panama did. 3 points brought them back into contention of a direct qualification. But they're now in the playoff spot. So well played, Canada. Well done, John Herdman. And their star-studded team is only going to continue to rise. Ugbo came on and he looked bright as well. You know, you got to give a lot of credit to these guys, man. You know, so big up to Canada. All the best in the rest of their games. And, you know what I mean, let's hopefully we see this very, very exciting Canadian team over in Qatar next winter for the 2022 World Cup. So with that being said, guys, we're going to keep it moving. Let's keep it moving.